Hi everyone, it's Terry here from nutsaboutsstamping.com. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a gorgeous Christmas card idea that's really easy to make thanks to the So Many Stars bundle, which comes with this stamp set and this set of dies. I've already created a Christmas card previously and made a video showing you how to do it using the dies. In today's video, I'm going to combine the stamp set along with the dies to make a shiny Christmas card. So let's have a look here. If you don't have the holiday catalog, you can download a copy for free over on my blog. On the right-hand side, there's a picture of the catalog. You just click on it and that'll take you to where you can download it for free. And then if you look on pages 10 and 11, this is where this bundle is featured. It's just lovely and can be used for far more than Christmas. My card base this week is going to be very vanilla. I've cut it 8.5 by 5.5 and I've scored it on the 4 1/4 mark. This week my card layout is going to be landscape. To that, I'm going to add a layer of Night of Navy. I chose Night of Navy because it's one of the feature colors in the Designer Series paper that I'm also going to add to this card in a second. So there's the Night of Navy layer. And then I'm going to add a piece of the copper foil sheets. Love these sheets, and it is a perfect complement for the Designer Series paper that I'm going to add next. Now, Snail doesn't really like the backing of these copper foil sheets, so I put on, before the video began, I put on some pieces of the Tear and Tape adhesive. This Tear and Tape adhesive is really good for boxes and bags as well. So, and I often use Tear and Tape if I have a card that has a lot of layers on it, and I am living in a dry climate. Sometimes Snail adhesive doesn't last as long as the Tear and Tape. The Tear and Tape, I think, is a very strong adhesive. And then you can see why I chose the copper foil, because now I am going to add some of the brightly gleaming Designer Series paper. And that pulls the Night of Navy and the copper foil together for my card. So this card has lots of layers to it, which I think is also fun to do for the holiday season. So there we are so far. You can see the gleam of the copper, hopefully. Now, let's create some more pieces for the front of the card. Obviously, I want to have a phrase, so I'm going to use the Oh Holy Night, the stars are brightly shining from the So Many Stars stamp set. I've got it mounted already on a clear block, and I'm going to use Night of Navy. Now, I could also use my Versamark and then emboss it with the copper embossing powder. That would be really pretty as well. But for this card, I'm going to use the Night of Navy. Clean that in a minute. I'm going to set that aside for right now. And now I'm going to bring in my die cutting machine, and I'm going to die cut 2 of the dies from the, I think it's called, just let me look. It's called the Stitched Stars Dies Pack. It's part of the bundle. You can also purchase them separately though. You don't have to purchase them together. And I'm going to use some copper foil to die cut these 2 images out. Now, before the video began, I used some of my multi-purpose adhesive sheet and put it on the back. It just saves time and trouble in the long run, I think. Just a minute, how did I work this? There we go. So I've got that die, and then I've got a tiny square for the smaller star. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And then I'm going to put on the top cutting plate, hold it in place, and then run it through. Okay. So there's the star, and here is the sort of the runner of stars. So what I'm going to do is stop the video for a few seconds, and I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm going to take all of the little pieces, bits and pieces away from this die. I'll be back in a moment, and then I'll continue to show you how to complete this card. Okay, I'm back, and I have all of my embellishments all ready to go. When I went to poke out all of the stars, the paper backing came off of the adhesive sheet. So I'm going to lay it upside down right now because it's super sticky. The other thing that I decided to do when I was poking all the stars out, I wasn't really happy with the phrase without a layer underneath it. It seemed to disappear into the front of the card, and I really want the phrase to stand out. So what I did was I added a layer of the copper foil sheet underneath, and then I have got some more tear and tape adhesive on here, and let's finish off the card. So I'm going to attach the phrase first. That's my starting point. And then I am going to take this sticker with the stars, and I'm going to add it to the front of my card, like so. Very quick and easy to do that. And then remember this little star that I die cut out? That worked fine. I can pull the sticker sheet off the back of it, and let's add it up here. And then also, when I poked out the stars, they are also usable for the front of my card. I'm just trying to figure out how. That's the fun part about designing cards when you're also videoing. And I think these other two, I don't know if you can see them here, probably you can. I think I'll save those and I'll put them on the inside of the card once I decide how I'm going to design that. And there we go. I have a beautiful shiny Christmas card all ready to mail this year. For a complete listing of the supplies that I used and the measurements for all of the layers, if you want to make this card at home, head on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutsstamping.com. While you're on my blog, subscribe to my free newsletters. I have a special Christmas series happening right now. It's well underway, and you can catch up at the tail end of it where I showed Christmas cards, bags, gifts, and tags for the holiday season. There's also an order button over on my blog, so if you want to place an order for all of these products, you can do so, and I appreciate that you would support me. I'm Terry, I am Nuts About Stamping, and I hope you create something beautiful and maybe shiny today too. Bye for now.